welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time tuning in, I really appreciate you being here. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I really appreciate your constant support. First of all, I'm gonna give credit to whom it's due. So one of my favorite YouTubers actually did this video with her husband, and I literally from the beginning to the end I was cracking up. I'm gonna put her name below, or maybe just kind of highlight it somewhere here. But her name is Sylvia, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, a lot of YouTubers have been doing this, and it kind of died down. It's picking back up where they share the names, baby names that they like but will not be using for whatever reason. So I'm gonna do 5 girl names, 5 boy names, tell you the meaning, tell you why I like it, and tell you why I won't be using it. So let's get right into it. Sit down, relax, and enjoy. So my number one baby name that baby girl name that I really truly love but would not be using is Sylvia. How doesn't it make you feel somehow like Sylvia? I just love that name Sylvia, okay? Because one, it's not common. So one of the criteria for me is because you guys know my name is Liz, derived from, you know, I'll get into that in a little bit. But I truly I'm not a big fan of like too common names, right? Like when a name is starting to get too common, I'm like, yeah, it just kind of turns it off for me, even if I really like it. But Sylvia is a name that I feel like, you know, I can kind of imagine the older woman bearing Sylvia. I can imagine a little girl bearing Sylvia, and I haven't seen, like, literally I've only known or met one Sylvia since I came to the United States. Like I didn't even meet any Sylvia back in Nigeria. So it's a very unique name, and I really love how it just sounds. So Sylvia is a Latin name, and it means from the forest. So clearly you can tell why I'm probably not gonna use that name. I mean, I love it. I feel like the pros really outweigh the cons for me, because the only con I have is from the forest. Which forest? Like, please, I don't know. Like, I feel like name symbolizes a lot, and it carries a lot with people's destiny. Like, I'm very biblical, and I kind of know how name plays an impact even in someone's destiny. Like someone, not to go too deep, but there was a man in the Bible, and I'm forgetting his name right now, but he literally was crying to God because they named him bitterness or sorrow or something like that, and he was Jabez, that's his name, and he was crying to God, Jabez. He said God should change his name because apparently bitterness was following this man everywhere. But anyways, all that aside, I'm just one of those few ones that feel like a name is very important. So that's probably why I won't be naming a girl, my baby girl Sylvia, or future daughter Sylvia. So the second baby girl name that I really love is Harper. And Harper is an English name, and it means harp player. So again, I really love the name Harper. One, because I just love the way it sounds. It's not too feminine for a girl's name, and I really love girls' names that are kind of have that tug of I'm Harper, don't mess with me. You know what I mean? But I actually do not want to use it. I won't be using this name because, guys, sorry, my son is watching his show upstairs, so I don't know what he's doing right now. But hold on, let me go check. But no, he's just dancing and playing his little game. But why I don't know why I'm losing my train of thought. So why I won't be using the name Harper is because, so I'm just gonna highlight the cons. So the major con for me is just because he means harp player. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a cute meaning, you know, harp player. The person will probably like be in tune to music, you know, harpist, that kind of thing. The only reason why I really don't like it so much is because it's very common. And I feel like it probably won't jive well with my last name. So that's another thing a lot of people don't think about when they name their children. Like, I don't know, it just won't jive well because the girl's initial will be HJ. Like, I don't know. To me, those things kind of matter. So anyways, that's just really it. So, like, it's not like a big deal, but I love that name Harper. Baby girl name. You guys guessed it. Of course, why would I be doing this and not add my own name? So yes, the third baby girl name I really love but will not be using is Elizabeth. I absolutely, truly, not consideredly, but I absolutely, truly love my name, Elizabeth. And I love names that you can actually chop up and, you know, you have several nicknames from, you know. And that's another reason why I probably would not be using Harper, because what is the nickname for Harper? Please think about a nickname for Harper. Harpy? Harpies? Harpy? Harp? I don't know. I mean, if you guys can come up with some nickname for Harper that actually sound cool, put it in the description below. Maybe I'll change my mind. But anyway, back to Elizabeth. So I love Elizabeth because, you know, right now I go by Liz. You know, a lot of African people, I've heard Elizabeth, I've heard Elizabeth, I've heard Eliza. Like, no, it's Elizabeth. It's not that hard. But any kind of name that is so complicated, I try to stray away from that because clearly anyone can make things complicated when it's not. Which takes me to my fourth name that I absolutely love, is baby girl named Ava. I just love Ava because it's short and sweet. You know, there's no too much complication. You know, Ava is Ava. Many people think it was kind of derived from Eve. But I just love Ava on its own. It was actually ranked number 3 on the most popular for 2017 names, and it means bird. Which I'll kind of highlight the pros. For me, the pros is just because, like I said, it's short and sweet. It's also very, like, no one can ruin Ava. Like, how much can you, well, maybe I shouldn't say that, because some people, no matter how simple your name is, they will still say it wrong. But it's just one of the pros for me that, you know, very minimal people will mess up that name. The biggest con for me is, like, it's getting really, really popular. And the fifth and final girl names that I have is Zara. Oh gosh, I just love the name Zara. Clearly it has the Z factor in it, and also, like, who doesn't want to be friends with a Zara? Like, I just love the name Zara. Zara is actually a Hebrew name, and it means flower. You know, it's a pretty name. You know, I don't want to be so intense about that. Like, flower, it's pretty, it's cute. However, it's, for me, the biggest con would be the initials. So if I ever named the girl Zara, her last name, her initials would be ZJ. I don't know, it just sounds very, like, plus, it's so awkward. And also, honestly, that's like my biggest con. I really love the name Zara. I think it's cool. It has a little kind of edge to it, and yeah, I think it's a fun girl name. So moving to the guy names real quickly. So now my number 1 guy name is Caleb. So Caleb with a K. So I really love the name Caleb because not only is it biblical, it also means something really significant. It means faithful. And I absolutely just love the meaning and what it symbolizes. Also because I have a sentimental type of thing with Caleb, because I went to high school. The name of my high school I went to actually was Caleb. Well, it was with a C. But I just like that K factor because it's also one of those alphabets that doesn't get used so much with guy names. So that's that. The biggest con for me for Caleb is, what is? I really don't know. I mean, Caleb. I don't even know why I don't like the name, like why I won't be using the name Caleb. So you guys, don't steal that name, okay? Don't steal it. I don't know. I really like the name Caleb. So moving on to number 2, Daxton. So Daxton is just one of those edgy, cool guy names too. You know, and you can actually the short form of that is, you know, you can actually have Dax as a nickname for Daxton. It's just a really cool guy name, and it actually means from the town of Dax, like someone from the town of Dax. It's an English name. And that's probably one of my biggest cons for that name, because I mean, from the town of Dax, like, we're Africans, like, you're not from the town of Dax. Like, it doesn't really jive well from, I don't know. That would probably be my biggest con for why I won't be using Dax. Calvin, and Calvin with a K, so it will be K-E-L-V-I-N. I just love the name Calvin because I hear Kevin all the time. I hear, I hear Kevin all the time, but Calvin, not so much. Calvin is also an English name, and it actually means from a narrow river. So you guys can clearly tell why I would not be using that name Calvin. So the fourth boy name that I have on my list here is Mica. So I love the name Mica. It's a very sweet boy name. It's actually a Hebrew name, and it means who is like God. You know, and for me, I just feel like I love the way it sounds. I feel like just the name Mica just sounds so spiritual. I mean, clearly you can tell I have nothing against that name. It's absolutely perfect. However, a lot of people I know personally, you know, some of my church sisters and friends and all that, have their children, their son's named Mica, and it's so precious. Like one of my friends at church just named her son Mica, and I cannot get enough. It's so cute too. So I love it, but I just feel like a lot more people are having that name, which is not a big deal. But for me, I feel like I just want a name that is so unique. But it's funny how my son's name is not even all that unique, but God, I mean, there's just a special kind of revelation me and my husband got, and he actually named him Timothy. And you know, it's not all that common, but it's not like a name that people are using a lot of lately. But that's besides the point. The fifth and final boy name that I have is Patrick. So clearly, why would I have my husband's name here? I love his name. Oh my gosh, like the name is just so masculine, so strong, you know. I'm not a big fan of many of the short forms for the name, but I absolutely love the name Patrick, and it actually is a Hebrew name, and it means, no, actually it's an English name. It's an English name, and it means noble or nobleman, however. So I just absolutely love that name. One, because it's my husband's name, clearly. Two, because I just love how it sounds. The only con I have is just because my husband and I, we already decided that we're not going to be doing the senior, junior, that kind of suffix or the names. He's a strong believer that boys should have their own, or children should have their own kind of like platform, and it puts too much pressure, in our opinion, when people are like junior, senior. I don't know, it works for some people, but just for us, we will rather not, you know. I mean, my brother is a junior, so I'm not, you know, I love him. And that's about it for names, guys. Like, what do you guys think? Let me know, you guys, some of your favorite baby names, boy or girls, or you know, I think it would have been cool to do like a unisex one too, but I feel like this video will just go on and on and on. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe below. Looking forward to hearing from you in the comment section, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Till next time, bye bye.